Now I'm going to do number 3. This is the square based pyramid tent. I'm just going to clean this up because I don't want to. I'm running out of room. Okay, so we have a square pyramid tent with height 5. Oh, that's terrible. So there's that axis we can't see. There's a base that we can't see. You can see that, and this comes over here like that. I hope that looks okay. The height is going to be 5, so from here, the base is going to be 5, and we know this is a square, so let's just give these, let's give this side S and side S. Those are S's, not 5's. And the volume, the constraint on the volume is 60 cubic feet, but we know the volume of a pyramid. It's 1/3 the area of the base, which is here S squared. Wow, that S really looks terrible. Let me make it blue just so we don't confuse it with that 5. How's that? It's 1/2 S squared times the height, which is 5. And that we said is going to equal 60. So to multiply both sides by 2. Well, let's multiply both sides by 2/5. And we're left with S squared, a blue S squared, is equal to 60 times 2 divided by 5. That's 24. See that 60 divided by 5 is 12, times 2 is 24. So S is going to be about, it's going to be a little less than 5, but I'm going to write 5. You have to put that in your calculator and continue to use whatever you get. And what about the total surface area? Well, it's just, we have to get these 4 sides. So I'm going to label this as 5. And how are we going to get the surface area? We really need each side here, so I'm going to draw this slant from here to here. Okay, this is kind of on the face. And we know that this distance here is going to be half, so it's 2.5. What we really need is this distance. How are we going to get that? Oh, I see it. Okay, you know what, we're going to, don't worry about this 2.5. Let's take the triangle. Let's take, here's the dead center of the tent. And let's draw a line straight down. That's going to be length 5. Remember, that's what we said that the height was, from this very tip of the tent right here, straight down into the middle of the tent. Now let me draw that triangle over here. So I'm taking that triangle out. We said that this height was 5. This is halfway from this point to this point. So from here to here, that's halfway across the tent. That's 2.5. And from there, we'll be able to get our blue. So we have, one more time, here's the Pythagorean Theorem. If you haven't fallen in love with Pythagoras, you have no soul. So we have 5, D is equal to the square root of 5 squared plus 2.5 squared. So D is equal to the square root of 25 plus 6 1/4. So D is equal to the square root, I'm going to stay with blue now, 31.5 31.25. And I'm going to guess this number is something like 6.4. Well, let me get a little bit more accurate. Let's see what 6.4 squared. No, it's way off. That's going to be something like 5.5, right? 5.5. Right, it's going to be some number between 5 and 6 because, let's see, 5.6. Because 31.25 is between 25 and 36. I just put in the wrong numbers. 5.5 times 5.5 times 5.5. Yeah, it's about 5.5. So now we have this distance d, and now we know that it's 4 triangles. So 4 times the area of each triangle, which is 1/2, the base 5 times the height times 5.5 plus the area of the base, the square base, the area of that is 25. So let's do some canceling. 4 cancels with 2, leaves 2. This is 2 times 5 is 10, times 5.5 is 55, plus another 25, that's equal to 80. So 80 square feet. Let's do this in blue since 80 square feet. And the tallest person that can lie down in here is going to put his head here, body, feet, right? He'd go diagonally, and that is the Pythagorean Theorem, or just, since it's a square, this is just a 45, 45, 90 triangle, so it's 1, 2, square root of, 1, 1, square root of 2, but we know that these distances are 5 and 5, so if we multiply by 5, this distance must be 5 square root of 2 from here to here. So 5 root 2 is about 7.1 feet. Is the tallest person. Well, let me just answer these questions real quick. Which tent do you think the company should produce and why? It seems to me it should be this bubble tent, because most people aren't over 6 feet, and this really keeps the amount of material low. So it would probably be number 1 or number 2. Number 2 would probably be this one right here would be for a family, and number 1 would be for an individual. Okay, let's do last one, I think is 64.